For disconnecting me, OBS. Thanks for that. Thanks for doing that without any sort of warning. Couldn't drop any frames or anything. Yeah, frame dropping it looked like, but... No, it skipped from the frame dropping to just coming back. Apparently one person didn't get buffering though. They just got the horrible stream drop, but I'm going to assume that by the time I finish this sentence it will be over. Okay, back to the game.
You said something about an aura?
I could see it a mile away. Your aura, my dear, it's been infected by her.
Her?
The woman who calls herself my daughter-in-law. Bits of her essence have infected your aura like vile worms.
Really?
No, not
Yep.
really. Don't fall for this. She smells Madison's perfume. I don't have a nose and I could tell she was swimming in it.
Madison is a spiritual viper.
Oh boy. So here we go. Spiritual Viper. So I'm guessing Penelope here subscribes to the Church of Scientology.
You think Madison is a spiritual viper?
The energy. Energy flows into her but doesn't come out. She just cares for material wealth and nothing for her fellow human beings. She's corrupted my son, and it's too late for him. But me? I got out. Lucky escape.
So Madison is a capitalist. Also, there might be someone here who might be interested in some of this spiritual stuff. Just a bit of a heads up, but I guess we could ask if she met Jeremy.
I was told Jeremy Sams came to talk to you.
Oh, that young man. So keen, so interested. He believed, or he wanted to. He's on his way now, I think. I sent him there.
I didn't even catch what he said, but... But yeah, if you want to survive in this chat, don't badmouth Stalin or anyone like that. Because Steve does live up to his name. So, what did Jeremy want?
What did you and Jeremy speak about?
My work, the universe, and my work within the universe. So many people, so many lost. I'm quite important, you know.
No, this isn't the same crazy lady as the one we saw in the previous games, so that woman's gone forever. She went into the light and we won't be seeing her again, so...
Where did you send Jeremy?
To the next phase, of course.
The next phase?
There are many worlds, but we have work to do in this one.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
There. You're not supposed to.
Work, huh?
What kind of work do you do?
I meditate. I think. I exist.
Really?
I see.
What more is there?
How about doing stuff like fixing pipes on a fucking weekend and being called out from a stream? That seems like a real job. Driving a truck across the country, that seems like a real job, but no, you think it exists.
Do you know Jeremy is dead?
What? What are you talking about?
Jeremy is dead. He was killed a few days ago.
Oh. Oh my. That is funny.
Pardon?
Me going on about sending him on his way to the next world. What you must think of me.
Don't worry about it.
I sometimes forget that I operate on a higher plane than most people. Still can't be helped. Don't worry about the boy. He has rejoined the universe.
Well, thanks for your time, Mrs. Haynes.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. Stop by anytime.
So that was a very fruitful conversation. We learned so much. So let's steal these old ladies' John.
Does this belong to anybody?
Nobody I know. Help yourself.
Except apparently it's not hers. So after that wonderful conversation, let's get out of here. Hmm?
Girl,
What's this?
Joey, is that you?
Huh? Are you
Oh.
talking to me? Hello? Anybody there?
Joey,
Yeah, that's my name. Do I know you?
I'm afraid he does that sometimes. Talks to people who aren't there, or perhaps they are. He sees the world through different eyes.
Oh, for crying out loud, shut up.
Joey. Why? Why did you do it?
Are you? No,
Oh boy.
not you. Get the elevator, Red. We're leaving.
Joey,
You really want to have this conversation here? Get the damn elevator.
Apparently,
so were you
he
gonna tell
doesn't
me?
want us to
What?
know about that
Who
guy.
was that guy?
Maybe nobody. Maybe somebody. I don't know.
You don't know.
No, I don't. If there's something to say, I'll say it. Until then, we got a spook to sort.
Yep, we're gonna find out a bit more about Joey over the course of the next 2 games, including this one. But there is one more thing we need to do here. I'm not gonna meet the old man again, but we do need to borrow a brochure.
Got it.
That's all we need to do, though. So let's return to the apartment. Might be able to get something else from that place.
Oh, you again. I told you, there is no reason for you to be here.
I spoke to your mother-in-law.
You spoke to Penelope.
Yes.
I told you not to speak to her.
No, you said you wouldn't tell me where to find her. I found her anyway.
Clever girl.
Clever
And what did she
girl.
tell you?
She doesn't think much of you, that's for sure.
Come in, shut the door.
So we're
Let me
invited
tell
in
you
again.
something about my mother-in-law. She's rich and she's needy. People like her are easy prey for people like him.
People like who?
People like Gavin.
Gavin, huh? Sounds like a suspicious person. Totally couldn't be the villain of this. Oh no.
What did this Gavin do?
He brainwashed her is what he did. He made her hate us. He told her we were phony and superficial. Okay, we're well off. I can't deny that. But the thing she said? She changed her will. Can you believe that? Left everything to Gavin. Even my husband couldn't look at her anymore. So, we sent her away.
Well, I didn't call you to be Wikipedia, I mean. Just kind of pointing out to the... Since this does deal with spooks, there are some things in it which might be interesting. But you know, if you want to just not say anything, that's fine by me as well. But you know, do what you want. I'm not the great phylactery to that everything is beholden to. So apparently we can talk about money.
Was it a lot of money?
Who cares about the money? The money isn't the point. She turned her back on her family, her son, her new grandchild, just because some cult leader told her to. You stick by your family. That's just what you do.
So apparently this person wasn't very keen on collaborating with that Gavin guy. Because apparently he only wanted the money.
So you put Penelope into a nursing home after she changed her will?
I know. We're horrible, ungrateful people. Don't think we don't feel guilty about it. But she was impossible to live with. And we have a son to raise. I even gave her a key and I told her she could visit whenever she liked. Not that she would. She denies we ever gave it to her, even though it's lying in her room for everyone to see.
Well, I better get going.
Goodbye then.
Okay, have a good one, Lambda. I do look forward to getting you back, I guess. But, we can send Joey in again, but I'm not entirely certain if that's any good right now. So we are going to go back to Seagram, because apparently Penelope has a key to that apartment. It's in plain view in her room. Let's see if she can say anything about it. And why not, let's look at this guy again.
He's quiet now.
Maybe we can talk to him.
Hello? Can you hear me? Nothing.
So, he doesn't respond to Rosa, but maybe Joey has something to say.
He's nobody.
Except he just says he's nobody.
Why would I want to talk to him? He's nobody.
Okay. Datrix is leaving. Goodbye, Datrix. And let's see if we can
Mrs. Haynes.
Oh, it's you.
wring any more info out of this woman.
Madison told me she gave you a key to her apartment.
A key? No, she didn't.
She told me she did.
Well, she's lying. She hates me, so she wouldn't give me anything. You understand?
I'm not sure I do.
That's all right. Maybe you're not supposed to.
So,
Are you sure Madison didn't give you a key?
I told you before. She did not give me a key.
she denies
she hates
having
me,
the
so
key.
she wouldn't give me anything.
We can talk about Madison again.
I spoke to Madison about you.
Oh, I'd advise against that. 5 minutes in her presence will kill a year of your spiritual growth.
Yeah, well, apparently that opened up more conversational topics.
Are you sure?
I
No,
told
not this. Gavin. He sounds like an interesting guy.
This Gavin. Who is he?
Gavin is the one who opened my eyes.
You make him sound like a prophet.
Far from it. He's just a man who had his eyes opened, and he helps others do the same. He was just a signpost on my spiritual journey.
More like the exit ramp to your personal loony bin.
So could we meet this Gavin guy?
I'd like to meet Gavin.
You? No. No, I don't believe you're sincere. That reporter, Jeremy, I sent him on his way to Gavin, and it just upset things.
It upset someone, all right. Upset them enough to kill.
Perhaps he wasn't ready. Perhaps he remained closed-minded. Perhaps I should have seen that. Either way, you must find your way to Gavin yourself. Unless you can prove your sincerity.
So I guess we could prove our sincerity. That seems like a test.
Prove my sincerity. How do I do that?
Promote your own spiritual growth. If you don't do that, your eyes will remain forever closed.
Spiritual growth. I'm the only spirit around here, and it's never done me any good.
Prove my sincerity.
Promote if you
Don't know how we could promote our spiritual growth, but partly that's what we have to do.
Did you really cut your family out of your will?
Sure I did. What of it?
Oh boy.
They have everything they need. I'm giving it to a much worthy cause. The work must continue. I can make sure it does.
Apparently she doesn't believe in giving to the family.
Madison doesn't seem all that bad.
You never lived with her. For years I lived under a cloud, only I never knew it. The clouds have parted and I see
See what?
my purpose. I never had one before. She couldn't see that. She did everything she could to destroy it. She even took my peridot.
Peridot, it says. What is that?
Peridot.
A stone. Gavin gave it to me. It promotes spiritual growth. She took it before sending me here, like it will do her any good.
Can't you get another one?
This one was given to me by Gavin. It has special energy inside. It's irreplaceable.
So how can we get that back?
I could get your peridot for you.
You would do that? You'd brave that nest of vipers and retrieve it for me?
It's hardly a nest of vipers.
That's because you can't see. But if you get it for me, let's just say that helping others is the key to helping yourself.
I'd like to help myself to some earplugs.
Yeah, well, apparently we have a mission now.
Are you
I told she.
We could get in if we had that key, but she still denies
Well,
having it.
thanks for your time, Mrs. Haynes.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. Stop by anytime.
So we need to find out where her room is so that we can steal that key, I guess. Maybe this person knows.
Hi again.
Hello.
Thanks for the help.
Have a good day.
Or maybe not. Or maybe we need to take another approach. Maybe this chart. That's in front of her.
Excuse me, can I help you?
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
So she doesn't like Rosa looking at the chart, but I hope she doesn't mind Joey.
Looks like a cleaning rotation chart. The handwriting is awful, but it looks like Penelope Haynes is due to have her room cleaned today. Room 12G to be precise.
Room 12G, huh? So I guess that's where we're going. To the 12th floor. And sure enough, here's the room.
There's a note on this door.
The note says... Yeah, this room is scheduled for cleaning. So it
There's
seems.
a note on this door.
Yeah, we already looked at that. But I'm guessing it's locked.
Locked.
Sure enough. So
I can't do anything from out here.
she can't do anything, but Joey should be able to look around in here.
Nothing but junk on these shelves.
Oh boy, what did he say? Oh, afraid I can't know what that's in reference to, but something tells me that's a good thing.
There's a label attached to it. It says Madison and Scott. I guess it's a key to the apartment uptown. It's just on the edge of the chair.
Yep, that's the key right there that we need to get. So how do we get it?
Don't know why they bother with alarm clocks here. What are
Well, there is a little thing we can fashion out of the yarn and the press
That's
pass.
just silly.
No, the yarn and the brochure.
Let's see
Yeah,
if
there we
this
go.
works.
Now we have a brochure with a yarn attached to it.
I tied the yarn to the hole in the brochure.
Why the brochure had a hole, I'll never know, but we can use this to slip it under the door.
I can't see anything from out here.
And now we can use Joey to blow on the key to knock it off the...
Damn it! I don't know why I did that. The key isn't going anywhere now.
What
Yep.
happened? Are we stuck?
Hold on. We ain't licked yet. There's gotta be some way to fix this.
Well, there is, see?
There's a label attached to it. It says,
Yeah, the key's on the carpet now.
no good. The rug's too thick and the key's too heavy.
But we
Nothing
can...
but-
Oops. Blow on it. But it doesn't do any good because it's a carpet there and...
I can't do anything from. I can't do anything from.
Unfortunately, we can't make it go any further because blowing on the key doesn't mean anything if it's a carpet. But there is a little something we can do. We may not be able to move the key, but maybe if we blow on the brochure.
The key is blocking it. There's gotta be a better way to do this.
Okay, that doesn't work. Maybe blow on the key again.
No good. The rug's too thick and the key's too heavy.
So how do we do this? Do we use a tie?
The tie won't work on that.
Maybe pull it further.
I can't do anything from out here.
No, that didn't do anything. But there should still be a solution to this.
I can't pick that key up.
No, we can't pick it up. We can't blow
The
it
key
further.
is blocked. There's gotta be a better.
Maybe if we leave and come back, I don't remember. I think I did that out of order. No, apparently not. We are supposed to
Locked.
know a way to solve this. Even if we do that out of order.
Not sure what.
No.
There's a.
Yes, I saw that already. Oh boy.
No good. The key is blocking it. There's gotta be a better way to do this.
There's gotta be, but I might have to look into it a little bit, so to speak. Because I can't remember any particular solution to this dilemma. But the game does offer an indication that it should be possible to not consider this an unwinnable situation. Not quite certain what it would be, though. I'm certainly looking into it. Certainly doing more research on it. Yeah, this blows. This does blow. Oh boy. Nope, can't quite find an indication. Can't quite find the key to my dilemma. Oh boy. I can't quite find the key to acquiring this key. This might be... oh boy. Someone seems to have buffering issues, that's certainly unfortunate.
Red shoved this under the door. There's a label attached. It says...
Damn it. What if we try something different?
I'm not sure with that. I'm not sure. I can't do anything.
Oh boy.
I can't do anything from out here.
Yep. This is locked in a terrible position. Locked horribly.
The tie won't work on that.
The tie doesn't work.
No good. No good. No good. No good.
This does seem to be quite a pickle, huh? And I haven't saved once, I don't think. Except I do have an autosave here. Just one moment. What is this autosave? Time to find out what that is. Maybe the game anticipated my stupidity. Let's... oh, there's no chart this time. Maybe it did. Okay, wait. What stuff do I have? Okay. I think the game anticipated my idiocy and saved right before this.
Mrs. Haynes.
Oh, it's you.
So we're gonna have to go through all this again.
Are you... oh. Did they...
Except we don't need to listen to this stuff again.
Parrot.
It.
Okay, the paradox.
I could...
You but the guy
Okay, go through all this again. I totally did that in the wrong order.
Well...
oh, it...
So let's try this one more time. It's sort of a different art style, but you know, notice how the character portraits
Hi
look
again.
Hello.
Thanks for the help.
Have a good day.
kind of cartoony. Apparently, there was a re-release of this where they made them more realistic to fit with the art
Looks
style,
like the hand room.
the art style of the other games. But I haven't seen that. So let's not screw up the puzzle this time.
Locked.
Let's mix that with that. Put that under the door. Just Joey. Blow that. Blow that again, maybe?
She's got the yarn.
Okay, now let's make sure we're not messing up this time. There we go. This time we got it.
I can't believe we just did this.
When you're saving souls, sometimes you gotta rob a few old ladies.
Ain't that the truth?
Locked.
No, let's get out of here. Let's go to the lobby, and now we have the key to break into the apartment. That's great.
Oh, you again.
Hi.
First, we need to get rid of this lady.
What?
Well, maybe we could get the old woman's gem.
Penelope mentioned a peridot stone.
Oh, that thing. She wore it constantly, believed it contained some spiritual powers or something. I should throw it away.
Yeah, well, you haven't missed that much, Red Bear. So let's see if we can get the peridot.
Can I have the peridot stone?
Why?
Penelope would like it back.
Absolutely not. That trinket just made the problem worse for her. The next time I think of it, I'm just gonna throw it away.
Oh boy. Try again.
Are you sure I can't take the peridot off your hands? I think Penelope would really appreciate it.
Did you hear what I told you? I said no.
Well,
Are you sure? I think
Did you?
we're not getting anywhere, so let's try a different approach.
Well, I better get going.
Listen, we're embarrassed enough by this.
I'll do my best.
I expect more than that. If any of this shows up in the paper, we'll deny everything. You got that? Now, Chris and I are meeting my husband for dinner, so if you'll let yourself out.
Right. Sure.
So apparently we're not welcome there. but we can't go try again. Except there's no one there this time.
Doesn't look like anyone's home.
So let's use the key to break into the apartment. There we go.
I don't have time to play with the thermostat.
And,
They look pretty fragile. I'm not here to steal their stuff. Well,
Apparently-
nothing from this room anyway.
can't steal anything from...
Looks like he's got a pretty normal childhood. Of course I wouldn't know.
So apparently the only thing we can steal is this thing.
That must be the peridot that Penelope wanted.
Let's take that.
Got it.
And let's escape this place.
I'm saying maybe we should wait until he's older.
Oh shit.
I know. It's just been so long since we've gone out.
We don't have to go to Le Cirque, you know.
I know. One day he'll learn how to behave. One day.
Look, I'll go make something for us to eat. You let him run around until he gets tired. Then we'll have the evening to ourselves.
It's a date.
Well,
boy.
crud.
Yep. Fortunately, the people have come back, so we can't get out unnoticed.
I can't go out there now. They'll catch me for sure.
So we need to find a way to make a distraction so we can escape
I'll go scope things out. Just hang tight.
without being noticed.
That wouldn't kick her out of bed.
And the way we do that is, as you might have noticed, the baby can see
She's
us.
staring right at me. Kids that young have always been able to see ghosts like me. They never get scared, though. I guess they don't know any better.
So what we do is blow on the thermostat.
The numbers on this gizmo went down a bit. It now says 62 degrees.
You know, Chris, I think it's getting a little hot in here. What do you think? Should we open a door? Yeah, I think so too.
That makes her open the door. And now we get the baby to notice us.
So, kid, what's the skinny?
So now we have the baby following us.
Can't do anything with that.
And what we do is go down the hallway.
Chris? Where are you going, you little monster?
And that makes the woman follow the baby. This is our cue to get the hell out of here. And sure enough, we don't get noticed. Now that we've escaped the wretched hive of the rich bourgeoisie, let's return the stone that we stole to its rightful owner. Here you go.
I got your peridot stone back. Is this it?
Yes, that's mine, all right. You actually went into that place and took it?
Yes?
Imagine that. I thought you were just humoring me.
Well, we weren't, I guess.
So, about Gavin?
Oh, that's right. You wanted to see him. Well, I'm not sure you are ready, but I can certainly put you on the path. The one you seek is named Lisa Tenzin.
Who is Lisa Tenzin?
She's a healer. She is the one who introduced me to Gavin. I sent your friend Jeremy to her as well.
I see. So where can I find her?
Her office is in Midtown. Here's the address.
Thanks. Well, thanks for your time, Mrs. Haynes.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. Stop by anytime.
So boy, so we got a new address. Yeah, I guess our protagonist does have red hair, so... No, don't stay where we are. Go to the lobby. So clearly she must be a communist. So off to Lisa's place we go.
A street
Oh, boy.
psychic, huh? Keep on your toes. This could get messy.
I think I can handle a psychic. I am one after all.
Just be careful is all I'm saying.
Yep, we got a psychic neon sign.
Should psychics really advertise themselves like this? Maybe I've been going about this the wrong way.
No, I don't think you have. We do have a trash can here, though.
Just a trash can. Part of the mayor's anti-litter campaign.
Yet having a trash can has to be part of a campaign.
I am not picking through random trash.
That's a phase.
I am not picking through random trash.
But what you may not realize is that if you use your cell phone here to try to call Jeremy's phone,
Hi, you've reached Jeremy Sands. Please leave a message.
it's right in the trash can.
God, that's disgusting. Is Jeremy's phone really under all that?
Only one way to find out.
You gonna help or what?
Being dead means I don't have to pick through garbage. It's one of the perks.
Right. Found it. Jeremy better appreciate this.
Oh, he better. He's dead, but I'm sure he'll give us a big huzzah. So let's try to talk to this woman.
Yes,
Oh, boy.
Hi, is this Lisa Tenzin?
that's me.
Penelope Haynes gave me your address. I was hoping I could talk to you.
Penny sent you. Of course. Come on in.
Please, sit.
Oh boy. Here we go.
So, what can I do to help?
Well, I don't know. We don't know what we came for, but
What exactly do you do here?
I work with life energy mostly. Positive energy keeps your spirit alive and healthy, while negative energy blocks it.
And that's important?
Think of it like exercise for the soul. Just like maintaining a healthy body, you also need to maintain a healthy spirit.
Healthy spirit, right. If I was healthy, I wouldn't be dead, would I?
well, how does it work?
How does it work?
Through meditation. That's something I can offer you.
Me? Do you think I need it?
I can tell that your spirit is weak and could use my services.
Weak spirit, huh? Mate, do you know who you're talking to?
My spirit is weak. How?
Something is blocking it. It can't function and flow like it normally would.
Well, how did that happen?
What would cause that?
In your case, I'd say it was a recent tragedy. Something happened to you recently, didn't it? Something that affected you deeply?
Well, could be any one of these things. We're gonna say Jeremy.
Someone I know has recently died.
And you were close?
He's someone I knew a few years ago. I just found out about it.
I see. Say no more. Being confronted with death, any death, makes you confront your own mortality. If you aren't careful, it can generate negative energy that damages the spirit.
You aren't buying this crap, are you?
But if you like, I can help you get better.
We can get better, huh?
So how can you help me get better?
Your blockage is strong, but not insurmountable. I can meditate tonight on the problem. That way the best course of action will be revealed to me.
That seems like a convenient ability.
If I asked you to do this for me, what then?
It takes a great deal of spiritual energy to meditate on this kind of problem.
Does it
I
really?
need to light a special candle in order to replenish it. So I will need to charge you $200 for the service. Then we can create an energy work plan.
Yeah, that works.
And you doubted her sincerity.
I am going to have to think about this.
Of course, there is no hurry.
It's only your soul. Is what a real psychic would say. Does your soul cost $200? Well, we can ask her about Jeremy, I guess.
Did a Jeremy Sams come to see you?
I wouldn't tell you one way or the other. Like any healer, I believe in confidentiality.
Well, apparently she doesn't want to talk about him. What about Gavin?
Could you tell me about Gavin? Penelope said you introduced her to him.
Those sessions were supposed to be private.
Even still, I would like to meet him.
The spiritual process must not be rushed. Penny was ready and needed to take the next step. But you will need several months of sessions before you can even begin that journey.
Thanks.
It is not a judgment. It is what you are.
Totally. We can ask about other people.
Could you tell me why Penelope came to see you?
I'm afraid not. Our sessions are private.
So, do you know anything about the park?
Do you know anything about the High Line?
I know nothing more than anybody else, I'm sure.
Well, that was very productive.
Jeremy is dead.
I'm sorry to hear that. A death often brings us in contact with our own mortality.
No, it's not that. There's no confidentiality if he's dead, right?
There are other worlds than these, Miss Blackwell.
Yeah, we know.
And the phone.
Lisa, I found Jeremy's phone. It was outside, in the trash.
It's a public street.
So he was here.
Yeah,
He might
sounds
have
about
been
right.
outside. I cannot say.
We totally can't say.
I know you spoke to Jeremy, Lisa. Why are you lying to me?
Lying? What makes you think that?
Well, the fact that you're a psychic? No, Jeremy did tell you.
Jeremy told me.
Didn't you tell me he was dead? Whatever he told you, it's not true. I never spoke to anyone named Jeremy. I think this interview is at an end. It's very clear that I will be unable to help you. Your mind is closed off. You aren't seeking help. You only want to destroy.
What? No, I only want to...
Your very presence is damaging the aura of peace I spent years trying to create. I insist that you leave, and I also insist you give up this line of inquiry.
Give up? That's not an option. Not for me.
Well,
Nevertheless,
no, we can't give up. We're the...
My friend came to see you, and then he was killed.
The
You can
Phantom
either
Detectives.
help me, or you can get in my way. But one way or another, I'm gonna find out what happened. I'll be in touch.
What did I tell you?
A blocked aura. Do I really have a blocked aura?
How would I know? For that matter, how would she?
Because maybe she's a real psychic. I'm pretty sure they exist. I am living proof.
I don't know anything about auras, sweetheart, but I know a phony when I see one. And that woman in there, a bona fide phony.
So what am I then?
Beats the hell out of me. Smooth exit.
Whatever. Let's just get out of here.
So she was no help, so let's go back and see Jeremy, see if we can give him his phone back.
Come on in. Oh, hi, Rosa.
There we
We've
go.
met Penelope.
Well, you found her? How's she doing?
She's interesting.
Interesting's the word. I could only understand half of that crap she spouted.
Yeah, she's a bit out there. She thinks she's found something meaningful.
Has she?
I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter.
I met Lisa Tenzin.
Lisa? That's right. Lisa. I almost forgot all about her.
I only just met her. I met her through Penelope, like you.
Crazy, isn't it? Who knew how big this was? That's why we need to break it wide open, you see?
I don't. No.
Come on, Rosa, you see them on every street corner. These phony psychics, these rip-off artists. They say they can see auras or even talk to the dead.
Imagine that.
But it's all a lie. Everyone knows that. Or do we? Why do people keep going to these places? There's something beyond this. Something incredible. I'm so close.
Have you ever heard of never attribute to malice what can be explained by stupidity? The people are just stupid, that's why they just keep going to see these people. Especially the rich who have money to throw away. They kind of need vindication a lot of the time, but
Jeremy?
Yes?
apparently that can't be the truth. Instead we're gonna go into a sort of big Illuminati conspiracy.
You wrote in your notes that you lost your phone.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
If I did, I must have found it. Got it right here. See?
Is that right?
Well, I better get going.
All right. Thanks again, Rosa.
Then what's this right here?
Jeremy, I've got something to show you. But before I do, could I see your phone?
What, this?
Yes. Now take a look here.
I don't get it. You've got the same phone as me?
No, Jeremy, it's your phone.
Oh
No,
shit.
it's not. I've got mine right here. I called you, remember?
I don't know how you did that, but that's not your phone. This is. You lost it outside of Lisa's. It was in the trash can.
That's impossible.
I called it. It rang. It's yours.
No, this is a trick.
Jeremy.
No! Just when I'm getting close, you're trying to confuse me. You're trying to make me forget. Forget my appointment.
Appointment?
Appointment, huh?
At the High Line. I'm meeting with someone who will explain everything.
Oh really?
I'm going. Don't try and stop me.
Well, seems like we're about to find out what really happened. Because if you recall, the High Line is where that chalk outline is. And sure enough, he seems to know too.
Jeremy?
I was here. This is me. I was standing right there. Then I heard a pop, and then I was calling you with a phone that couldn't exist. Somehow, I just knew you were the one who could help me.
Like I said, it's what we do.
Could you tell us who you were meeting here?
I was meeting a man named Gavin. Lisa arranged it.
Yep.
I've heard stories. People change around him. They destroy their lives, sometimes even die. Die like I died.
Jeremy, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't know why, but I feel good. Relieved, even. You'll find him, won't you? You can take over?
We'll find him, Jeremy. This won't happen to anybody else.
Thank you. I'm ready.
Gonna crack the Illuminati psychic conspiracy right open. So let's send him into the next world.
Jeremy, it's time.
That animation's going fast now because of the
This is incredible.
speed slider.
All this time, I never imagined. This is your life now.
This is my life now.
Not quite the village eye, is it?
Beats writing book reviews.
So I guess I should just
Yeah, the light.
go through it?
Just go through it.
Yeah, go right ahead. So that was another successful
Well,
exorcism.
he's gone.
You okay?
Sure. Nothing an entire bottle of wine won't fix.
Oh,
Well, you know what they say. Bacchus knows best.
so I guess smoking was her aunt's thing and she just drinks.
Not bad for a night's work.
I guess. We still don't know how or why Jeremy was killed.
That's not really our problem, is it?
Maybe. It's just kind of personal this time.
Yeah, I get it. Look, you get some sleep. You might feel different tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. It's been a long night. Joey,
Yeah?
the old man at the nursing home. Who is he?
Oh boy.
Get some sleep, Red.
But he still doesn't want to talk about it. But we got some more
Was
breaking
revealed
news.
to be Jeremy Sams, a reporter at the City Post newspaper. No suspect is in custody yet. The police issued a statement to say that their investigations are continuing and advise everyone to avoid the High Line after dark.
So, apparently we have
I don't need anything from that table.
nothing else to do
Got a
except
sec?
What is it this time?
maybe follow up on this stuff that, well, we could press the issue about the old guy.
About that guy in the nursing home.
He's nobody, sweetheart. Absolutely nobody.
You didn't act like he was nobody.
Look, he's not a spook, so he's not our problem.
And when he dies?
I said he's not our problem, so drop it.
So what should we do now?
So what do you think?
I think that Lisa Tenzin was throwing us a line. She's had some time to stew. Let's shake her and see what falls out.
Oh, sure.
That's all for now.
Yeah,
Let's go visit the psychic again. That'll turn up results.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
Hi, Lisa? Hello? Well, that was rude.
Yeah, apparently she's not gonna see us tonight. Except there might be a reason for it. So let's see if we can snoop around us, Joey.
it does nothing for me.
So we got a few
No idea who that is.
things to look at in here.
Full of pseudo-mystic junk. Huh, classy.
Maybe check out the back room. And sure enough, there she is.
She's staring at that photograph.
A photograph. What could be on it?
Is that Danny? Is that you?
Danny, huh?
How the hell did Lisa get this?
Apparently whoever this guy is, his name is Danny.
How the hell did Lisa get this?
No idea who that could be. But maybe Rosa should know about this.
She knows him. That phony knows him.
Knows who?
Danny Marconi, that's who.
Who is Danny Marconi?
Remember that old guy in the nursing home? She's mooning over a picture of him. I don't like where this is going, not one bit.
Well, apparently that guy that saw Joey was called Danny Marconi, and Joey knows who he is. And apparently the psychic is connected to him in some way. So let's go have another visit with him. Should be in the common room. Or not, because there's no one here now. That's kind of ominous. Maybe this person knows about that.
Hi again.
Hello.
Do you have a patient here named Danny Marconi?
Yes, we do. Are you a relative?
No, I'm just hoping to ask him some questions.
Oh, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this,
but he passed away earlier this afternoon.
Then why did you say
I
yes
see.
to when?
It was peaceful. He just went quietly in his sleep.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, good for him. What do we come here for anyway? Come on, let's blow.
Sorry to bother you. So, do you want to talk about it?
Goodbye, lizard.
It's ancient history. There's nothing to say. Let's just get a move on.
So what do you know of the guy we were looking for? Died. Literally overnight. Maybe Lisa had something to say about this now that we've landed the truth.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
Well, what about Danny Marconi?
Do you know a Danny Marconi?
What about him?
Well, he died today.
I know he died this afternoon. And I wanted to talk to you about him.
Yesterday, you threatened me. Today, you want to talk about my grandfather.
Oh.
Wait, grandfather?
He was your grandfather?
Yes. If you didn't know that, why are you here asking about him?
Grandfather? I can't believe it.
Well,
Unfortunately, the ghost, we don't get to meet him. I guess he went on immediately. Did we know him? Are we a mutual friend? Or a psychic?
We have a mutual friend.
really? And who might that be?
It's complicated.
Uh-huh. I ask you again. How do you know my grandfather?
Joey?
A little help here.
Just tell her this.
Any of this stuff, I guess. Apparently he had a shop on Grand Street.
He had a shop on Grand Street.
There are a million ways you could have known that.
Fine. Tell her everyone called him Danny Boy and he hated it.
What?
Just say it.
Everyone called him Danny Boy, and he hated it.
Excuse me?
He drank whiskey straight with no ice. He put salt on everything. Played the clarinet like he was born with it in his hand. He would have sold his soul to play at the supper club. And he was madly, madly in love with a singer named Linda.
Madly in love with a singer named Linda.
Get in.
Apparently that...
Linda was my grandmother.
Oh.
She died before I was born.
Thank heaven for small favors. Seeing you would have broken her heart.
You're for real, aren't you? You're one of them?
One of them. Not sure what that means.
Them?
No, I'm not falling for that. I've been nothing but loyal over the years. You have no reason to test me like this.
Look at her, shaking like a leaf.
Just because there was that bit of trouble with the reporter,
You mean his murder?
I am not responsible for that. Why now? If what I suspect is true, you people have looked the other way for years. Why the change of heart?
Well... apparently it's personal.
It's personal now.
Personal? Since when do you people care about personal?
Look, I'm just a friend of Jeremy's. I want to know what happened, that's all. Whoever Gavin is, he needs to be stopped.
I want to believe you.
Then what's the problem?
Look, what if I tell you my suspicions and I'm wrong? You think I can just walk away?
So what do you suggest?
I'll give you the names of the last 2 clients I referred to Gavin. That's harmless enough. You look into them. You find anything, maybe we can talk.
Okay.
Fine, give them to me.
Here.
So now we have
Thanks.
more names
I
to
will get to the bottom of this.
look into.
I hope so. But until you do, leave me out of it. Now get out. I've done all I can.
Is this what you lived for, Danny? Was it worth it? You were a good man, Danny. You deserved a better legacy than this. Well, maybe we both did.
So it looks like we've got to track down these 2 names.
Huh? Oh, sure. Who are they?
We've got a Tiffany Walters. She lives on Thompson Street, just south of Washington Square.
And the other?
Jamie Graham. She's a student up at Columbia.
Didn't you go to school there?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I guess we're gonna look into Tiffany first.
Charming.
Person buzzers
Tiffany's
here.
name is written on her buzzer. She's in apartment 2, right on the ground floor.
What about the mailboxes?
It's a bunch of mailboxes. Tiffany's mailbox is on the bottom row.
Apparently it's this one,
It looks the same as all the others. Locked.
but it's locked. Maybe Joey can have a look inside.
Let's have a look-see.
There's an envelope.
It's
here.
too dark to make anything out.
It's too dark to see what's on the envelope. Fortunately, though, we do have this business
I got these
card.
business cards made up a few months ago. They glow in the dark. It's so cool.
Yep.
I got these business cards. They glow in the dark. I've had it with this low-profile stuff, although it's not the conversation starter I thought it would be.
Here we have a business card, and apparently
I thought about putting my phone number on here, but figured it was a bad idea.
this business card glows in the dark, so
No
let's
point. He can't touch it.
put it in the
No
mailbox.
point.
Hello? Joey, get out of the way. Let's put it in the mailbox. And now Joey can look inside again.
Let's have a look-see.
Yep, there's the
Who
card.
knew that thing would be useful after all?
And now we can see what it
I can
says.
just make out the return address. This letter is from someone named R. Abu.
R. Abu, huh? Obviously that's suspicious. So let's see if we can talk to this person.
Locked.
Nothing. Maybe Joey can.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Hello?
Oh boy.
Hi
Sure
there.
enough.
What? Who are you? How'd you get in?
Oh,
Yep, 5. We're doing the last 2 tonight. Right now we're number 4. So, obviously we're a friend.
I'm a friend. I came to check up on you. I heard you weren't feeling well.
Really? Oh, how nice. It makes my day when people care.
Huh?
I can see right through you, mister.
You're not the only one.
Oh, shut up! You think you're so clever? You think you're so charming?
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Well,
Ain't that
take it somewhere else. I've had enough.
Enough of what?
I'm turning my back now. I want to be left alone.
No, we're at 4 right now. The next one's 5 and then we're done. That's how it works. So we can look around this ghost who doesn't want to talk to us. What about these papers?
Looks like a pretty threatening letter from someone called STP.
STP, huh? At least it's not SCP, but... we can look at one more thing, I think. There's a photo on this shelf.
There's a message written on this photo. Rachel and Tiff. We rocked? I don't get it.
Yeah, and something's covered up here. Not sure what it is. Oh wait, maybe she's like in front of a computer or something, but that looks awkward.
We rocked? What the hell does that mean?
And Joey doesn't know about rock.
I can only assume her name is Rachel.
I guess.
It looks like Tiffany. I guess she worked in an office before she died?
Yeah, we got a bit of a connection there with this book. Maybe we can talk to her again.
Hello again.
What?
Her name.
So, you're Tiffany Walters, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me. Whatever.
Well, we've confirmed that at least.
Haranga.
So what's your beef anyway? I never had a broad so angry with me. Not before dinner anyway.
Just leave me alone.
Yeah, she really doesn't want to talk, so...
Well, see you around.
Yeah, see you.
Let's leave her.
So how did it go?
She's a spook, all right. Pretty recent one, too.
Just like Jeremy.
Yeah.
Well, we can combine notes now. We get the name Arabu. And someone named Rachel.
I think it's a pretty good bet that the R in R Abu stands for Rachel.
Rachel Abu, now we have that. So maybe we can look that up on the internet. And sure enough. Apparently she runs a coffee house called Cup of Clay. And we can go visit her, so let's do that. Could that be her?
It's the barista.
Well, maybe not.
Hi.
Hi, you're new here, aren't you?
Yeah, my first time.
I knew it. I never forget a face.
Well, it's not the same character. The one in the 70s was this character's aunt. And now we're in the early 2000s, or before 2010, I think. I'm not sure. So, might as well see what this person knows about Rachel.
Are you Rachel Abu?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh wait, that is her, apparently.
I wanted to talk to you about Tiffany Walters.
Tiffany? What about her?
You were friends, right?
Sort of. Yeah, we were friends before she died.
I'm looking into her death.
Why? Wasn't it a brain aneurysm or something?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, okay, but I'm not sure what kind of help I can be.
Maybe tell me about what they did, about STP.
Have you ever heard of STP?
Nope, I don't think so. Sorry.
How about her
So
again?
you and Tiffany were friends?
A few years ago. We were both office temps, and when our jobs ended, we got close. I went on to start this place. She stayed on with the temp agency. She was trying to find her way, you know? Maybe she thought she found it.
What do you mean?
She met some guy named Ken at one of her temp jobs. Then she stopped hanging out with me. Same old story. I don't blame her. It happens.
Yeah, something like that. It's supposed to be that, if you recall in the first game, this character,
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Have a good night.
whose name is Rosangela, saw Joey for the first time and had something of a hard time accepting that he was real, but eventually she did because she knew that her grandmother and her aunt had gone crazy before. Because apparently, if you have a ghost like this and you don't use his help to help other ghosts, you slowly go crazy. That's the argument. But we'll learn more about why in the last game, which is after this one. But we did get another note. Maybe this STP could be the temp agency.
STP could be a temp agency, I suppose. Only one way to find out. Give me a sec.
You talking to me?
Bingo. STP stands for Sterling Temp Placement. And here's the address. It's just south of Midtown.
You enjoy that thing a little too much.
I don't know why Joey specifically was chosen to help them be mediums, but apparently the women in her family are special. Even though apparently they've only been doing this for the last 3 generations. It started with her grandmother, then it was her aunt, and now it's her. So
Hi again.
Hi.
let's see what she knows about the Ken guy.
What do you know about the guy Tiffany was with?
Only that his name was Ken, and she met him while on one of her office temp jobs. Tiffany was kind of intense about him. She really fell head over heels. I couldn't tell if it was sweet or if it was scary.
I see. Well, maybe we can...
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Have a good night.
Oh wait, before we do that though,
Hi again.
Hi.
let's go ahead and buy a coffee.
It's so tempting, but I've already had more coffee today than I should.
Or not. Apparently she overdoses
Thanks.
on coffee.
I'll see you around.
Have a good night.
So much that she doesn't want to buy more. But we can visit the temp agency now.
Hi. Are you busy?
Sorry, we're not taking new applicants right now. And even if I were, it's several hours past closing time.
I'm not looking for a job. Sorry. I was hoping to ask you some questions.
Will this take long?
It depends on you.
Fine, what do you want?
Well, so we can talk about the time.
You're open kind of late.
Like I said, we're not open. Just because I'm not seeing a client doesn't mean there isn't work to do.
Okay, fair enough. Have you heard of Tiffany Walters?
I wanted to talk to you about Tiffany Walters. She used to work for this agency.
Yes, I remember her.
I need to know what company you placed her in.
That, I'm afraid, is confidential.
Are you aware that Tiffany is dead?
I am aware, yes, but it doesn't change anything.
What about the guy called Ken?
Do you know anyone named Ken? I think Tiffany was involved with him.
I can't tell you anything about that. That's confidential information.
So something happened, but you can't tell me about it.
I said nothing of the sort.
So,
Well, going now.
Right.
that was useful. Let's see if Tiffany has anything to say about that, though. Let's have Joey talk to her again.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
And by after you, I mean I'm not going in.
Hello again.
What?
Yeah, about the temp agency, I guess.
I heard you worked for Sterling.
Oh, those jerks.
Jerks.
They fired me, terminated my contract, for no reason.
Sorry to hear that.
Whatever. It's not like there aren't other temp agencies.
And I hear you know a guy called Ken.
So, tell me about Ken.
Ken? He's wonderful.
Is he now?
I can't begin to explain.
Try me.
Wait. Not you too.
Huh?
Why is everyone against us? I don't understand.
I'd like to understand. How about you tell me about it?
Just go away.
Okay, fair enough. She doesn't want to talk about the guy.
Well, see you around.
Yeah, see you.
So let's... Apparently though she got fired and she doesn't
Typical
know
spook.
why.
Evasive, cryptic, won't give me a damn straight answer.
So, par for the course then.
Don't worry, we'll get her. We always do.
Well, apparently we will. She did mention someone called Ken, though.
Why am I looking this up?
You're asking me? What do I know about that gadget?
Never mind. I'll just cancel this search and pretend I never read it.
Oh yeah, totally. Can't look stuff up out of sequence. So let's return to the temp agency and see if they know anything about the firing of that woman.
Hi again.
Yes?
The contract that she had.
I know you terminated Tiffany's contract. Could you tell me why?
Look, we had a serious complaint and had to let her go. That's all I can say.
You can't tell me who made the complaint.
Absolutely not.
Why can't you tell anything about that?
Why the secrecy? Surely Tiffany won't mind. She's dead.
Look, whatever happened, happened at the client's office. And I like to keep my clients. Agencies like mine are struggling to stay in business. People just aren't hiring temps like they used to. So if it's all the same, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Yeah, about that reputation.
So you'd say your reputation is important?
Of course it's important. Without it, who would do business with us?
Well,
Well,
unfortunately.
thanks. I'll be going now.
Right.
We do have some entitlement in the form of this expired press pass.
You might be interested in seeing this.
The City Post? Is that who you're working for?
Yes, the biggest paper in the city.
Is
Maybe
it
you can
really?
be more forthcoming now.
No, doesn't change a thing. Confidential is confidential. You just made doubly sure that I won't say anything.
Is there really a newspaper called the City Post in New York that's supposedly the most important newspaper in the city? No, there's something called the New York Post, but yeah, I would have thought the New York Times was the biggest newspaper, but you know, I'm not really informed on the state of the press in the US.
Hi again.
Yes?
So, however, we can threaten him with blackmail.
Well, I'm afraid that I have no choice but to end my article with you.
Huh? What do you mean?
An investigation is like following links in a chain, and you're the last link.
Is this supposed to be a threat? I've told you absolutely nothing.
Oh, don't worry. I'll just write the truth about how you fired her and then refused to comment on her tragic death. In the City Post, read by millions. That should do wonders for your reputation, don't you think?
Why are you harassing me? Surely there are other leads you could follow.
Maybe, but I'm on a deadline. It's a shame that I don't have someone else to harass instead. Maybe then I could avoid mentioning this place entirely.
This is blackmail. Fine. The man you want is Ken Sharp of Sharp Sound. Now just get out of here.
Yeah, there we go. We finally got a name that we can look up. So what? Who is this Ken Sharp guy? Maybe now we can look him up. Sure enough, there's his business. Ken Sharp and Cecil Sharp. Wasn't Cecil Sharp the name of the guy that was in that band, that jazz band, that he was like the only surviving member in the second game? I think he was. I don't think we get to meet him again though. So let's see what this guy has to say.
Come on in.
Hi, are you Ken Sharp?
I sure am. What can I do for you, Miss?
Blackwell. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Nah, the midnight oil could wait. What's up?
I'm helping out the City Post with an article. I was hoping I could ask you some questions.
The newspaper. Sure, ask away.
Yeah, about your business, I suppose.
So, what can you tell me about this place?
This place? We're an audio studio. You need any voiceover music or sound design? Then we're your guys.
What about this Tiffany Walters? Apparently she worked here.
I was hoping to talk to you about Tiffany.
Tiffany?
Walters, she used to work for you as a temp.
Did she? I'm afraid we've gone through quite a few temps.
Yeah, I'll bet he has.
So, I'm sorry. She might have worked for us, but I don't remember her.
So he says he doesn't know who she is. About Sterling, the company.
Do you ever deal with a temp agency called Sterling?
Yeah, I use them to hire temps sometimes, when things get busy.
Are you using them now?
Not at the moment. Things are pretty slow.
I guess that's... That didn't lead us anywhere, but we can try to jog his memory.
Are you sure you don't remember a Tiffany Walters?
I told you, I don't remember anyone named Tiffany Walters.
It says he doesn't remember, but there was a complaint.
You filed a complaint with Sterling about Tiffany. You don't remember that?
Have you ever worked with temps? Some are all right, but others, well, there's a reason why they are temping. So sure, I've made my share of complaints, but can I remember any specific one? No.
That doesn't sound very reliable.
I spoke to a guy from Sterling. He confirmed she worked here.
For all I know, he might be right, but I don't remember her. Like I said, we go through a lot of temps here.
Well, there was this little business.
Were you ever in a relationship with anyone named Tiffany?
Miss Blackwell, was it? I have a wife and 2 kids, and none of them are named Tiffany.
I'm just following a lead. I was told that Tiffany was involved with someone named Ken.
Well, it wasn't me.
So he doesn't want to speak, but oops, note of this.
Well, thanks.
See you around.
So we could take a different approach to things by sending Joey in.
I'm gonna go in and snoop around. You sit tight.
Yep, there he is.
He looks pretty intent on, well, whatever the hell he's actually doing.
He's going out on that equipment.
I couldn't even begin to guess what this stuff is for.
There's some pictures back here. Oh look, it's the picture from the second game. I guess it was that Cecil Sharp after all. And a framed Polaroid of Cecil Sharp again.
I couldn't even begin to guess what this stuff is for.
That's a picture that Lauren took in the second game. So he doesn't know anything about this stuff. But there's
a set of drawers.
A drawer here. Maybe he could have a look inside. He can't.
I can barely make anything out in here.
But it's too dark.
It's kind of black. I have no idea what it is. I can't see a thing.
I don't know. So we get a cell phone and a letter that we can't read. We need to find a way to put some light in that place. So let's leave the office. Hang on a minute.
It says...
Look at the black.
Come on in.
So we can ask about the photograph. That's an interesting picture up there. I don't recognize the band.
Well, you wouldn't. That was my dad's group. They haven't been together since the 60s.
What happened to them?
They died.
They died, I think.
What?
He never talked about it much.
So apparently this guy is the son of Cecil Sharp from the second game. That's an interesting bit of continuity.
Who's that man in the photograph?
Him? That's my dad. He and I started this place about 20 years ago. He's retired now, but he pops his head in sometimes.
So it doesn't look like we can do that much with this guy.
So, tell me about yourself.
Not much to say. What you see is what you get.
Well, thanks.
See you around.
So how do we find out what the number is for that phone? Also, what's over here? Oh hey, would you look at that? Got it in my desk drawers. Apparently that phone that's in his drawer belongs to someone called Becca. So
It
who works
says
here?
Gal Friday Publishing.
Gal Friday, huh? Maybe we can look that up. That's probably a reference to something, but I don't know. And sure enough, there's her phone number, so we can call that. And while we're
I'm
doing
gonna
that,
go in and snoop around. You sit tight.
let's play as Joey and check out the drawer. And now the phone is ringing. We can kind of look at the paper.
Looks like a love letter, and it's signed Tiffany. Sounds like our boy Ken knew Tiffany after all.
Yep, that's your proof that.
It looks like one of those plastic squares Red calls a phone.
The proof that Ken does in fact know Tiffany. So let's see if he's willing to say anything about that. Wow, we're really trying to call her. Guess she doesn't have a voicemail if it just rings for that long.
Come on in.
We somehow know that that's in the drawer, so...
So, tell me, Ken, why do you have a letter from Tiffany in your desk?
What? Oh, what is this? Are you sneaking in here while I'm not around? Is that it?
Maybe I'm just psychic.
Yeah? Well, maybe I'll just call the police.
I just want to find out what happened to Tiffany.
Look, whatever happened to her, it had nothing to do with me.
Maybe you're right, but maybe you can tell me what happened so I can decide for myself?
You're a real piece of work. Fine. Go on. Ask what you want.
It's okay, so what happened?
So, tell me about Tiffany?
Look, you breathe a word of this, and I'll have the police on you so fast it'll make your head spin.
Lips are sealed.
All right. Yes, I knew Tiffany. You probably guessed that we were involved.
I gathered that.
I was working late. We were doing spots for a new TV commercial, and she volunteered to help out. I thought she just wanted the overtime, but turns out she wanted something else.
Apparently she wanted something else, huh? I guess we could try to have him spell it out.
So she came on to you?
Yeah, she wouldn't take no for an answer. Look, I'm a married guy with 2 kids. I know it was wrong. I just couldn't help myself. It was like a drug.
Oh boy.
Of course, the girl was completely crazy. I should have noticed that right off.
Clearly the crazies are the best at doing that.
Crazy? How so?
My God, the girl was obsessed. Showing up at the office at all hours, stalking me, calling my house at night. She kept saying we were destined to be together, that it was fate. Even when I tried to break it off, she wouldn't take no for an answer. God, what a nightmare. I should have broken it off long before I did.
Well, so what happened?
So you did end things with her?
God, yes. I had to. Even if I wasn't a married man, the woman was a complete head case. Talking about the stars and fate and destiny. She even started calling me Turtle Dove. What a nightmare.
Turtle Dove?
So I buckled down and ended it. And she didn't take it well. I had to get a restraining order put on her. I've learned my lesson, that's for sure. No more temps. And definitely no more affairs. My life is with my wife and family.
So why did you keep the letter after all that?
Why do you keep the letter if the relationship is over?
I don't know. Nostalgia, maybe? It was nice at the beginning. She was crazy, but she saw something in me. I suppose I still want to hold on to that. Especially now that she's, gone.
So it's over, is it?
So you're through with Tiffany completely?
Yes. I'm sorry she's gone, but I'm glad she's out of my life. What a total embarrassment she was.
So you're...
Yeah, what a total...
So that's a pretty strong way of confirming it.
Well, thanks.
See you around.
Maybe she'd like to hear about that. See if Joey can convince her
Stay
to come
close to
with
the
us.
door, Red. I'm...
After...
Hello again.
What?
How about Ken?
Look, you're gonna have to face facts. Ken is through with you.
You're lying. Deep down, he still loves me. He just can't admit it.
He told me himself.
I don't believe you.
Well, we can prove it. I think.
You called Ken your turtle dove, right?
That's private. How did you know about that?
He told me himself. All this mooning, he thinks it's pathetic.
He... what?
It's over, kid. You want my advice? Forget about him and get on with your... Well, you need to get over him is all I'm saying.
No. I need to hear it from him. Just one more time. From him.
Yeah, apparently
Hey,
that's her
wait a sec.
obsession. She needs to find out whether or not that's true and...
Let me guess. That was Tiffany.
Why didn't you stop her?
Because I can't touch ghosts?
Right, forget it. Let's just get after her.
So she's off to hear the
Don't
truth.
you ever think about me? Even a little? Why won't you look at me?
Come on in.
Can't you look me in the eye at least?
And now she's here. So let's have him repeat his opinion of her.
So you're through with Tiffany completely?
Yes. Like I told you, I'm sorry she's gone, but I'm glad she's out of my life.
What?
What a total embarrassment she was.
Embarrassment? Ken, you don't mean that.
Do you mean that?
Of course I do. With that squeaky, lovey-dovey voice and the way she threw herself at me in public.
I thought you liked it.
You'd think a guy would like that kind of attention, but she was so needy and desperate about it.
Desperate? I was not desperate. It was fate.
She said we were destined to be together, that it was fate.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. We're supposed to be together. Gavin said so.
I don't know why I didn't end it right then and there, but like an idiot, I just kept being reeled back in.
I gave up everything for you. I gave up my life for you.
Yep, literally.
She thought I'd give up my entire life for her, but that was crazy. I only hope she found some happiness before she died.
Yep, there's that name again.
Died? Am I dead to you? Is that it? I can't even look at you. I've got to get out of here. I need air.
Oh, we'll find out about Gavin.
Did you feel that?
Sure enough.
Feels like the AC kicked in. Anyway, take my advice. You meet a guy you like, don't smother him. He'll just run away.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, I think that's everything. Thanks again, Ken.
Sure. You know, feels kind of good to talk about it. And I hope you'll be discreet about it.
Don't worry.
Yep.